Okay, here we are back in Octopath Traveler. We are currently in Noble Court, so we're going to do Therion Chapter 2. And then, well, by the time you guys see this video, I'll already have the next one recorded, but if you have a preference for certain orders of stuff, go ahead and leave that in the comments, and worst come to worst, I mean, I could just do that for Chapter 3, or the Chapter 3s. You'll notice I do have access to some of them, like Alphen and Prim. It's just, I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing those just yet.
Oh,
This is
hello.
the august town of Noble, though truth be told, we've seen better days. Tell me more about these better days. This woman who married her childhood sweetheart now helps him to run the inn they've inherited from his father. Of late, they've seen an increase in business, and she has been pressuring her husband to perform renovations that might attract even more patrons. Sounds reasonable. Steel? I'll take your grape and your plum. So these are 100% chances. They were 80 before. And then again, Therion's level 30, so... I think it'd be frowned upon if Old Bear just goes around beating people up. How much is the inn, I'm wondering? 230? I don't have that kind of leaves. I want to find myself some rare and exotic accessories, something to help me stand out from the crowd. Such as? This woman lives with a young florist. Though they are unmarried, they have a happy life together with their child. While she appreciates the man's warm and welcoming demeanor, she wishes that he could be a bit more assertive in his trade, as his utter incompetence as a salesman is rather concerning. So, if you know the history of Final Fantasy VI, this kind of tells you how far we've come. For Terra's story in the World of Rune, I can't remember the two kids' names. The one was pregnant, and the boyfriend, if you want to call him that, supposedly runs off and then comes back. In Final Fantasy III, the US translation, they didn't want to talk about the whole thing of children out of wedlock, so they said the two were married, even though it wasn't the case, and they were kind of young to begin with. So I'm wondering if her accessory is supposed to be some sort of hint about a wedding ring. Soul knife. Take it for wedding. How much for the knife? Because I can't see. Can't afford it. Ah, almost sneezed into the microphone. Mommy loves collecting unusual things. Can't beat up the kid. A young boy who adores flowers, that fair deep down what young boy does not. Very few do, as far as I know. Unless they've grown them themselves or something. Take the pomegranate. Powering bracelet, I'll fish for it. Blah. So real quick, what are the stats on the knife? 99, or 98, 188. So if I were to give this to Ophelia, for example, it's not that worth it. I just bought a notebook. Oh, so here's the answer to one of those quests we had a while ago. I just bought a notebook off a traveling merchant, but look, somebody's already written in it. I wonder if it was someone's diary. Warm and gregarious, this merchant travels from town to town, plying his trade that he might care for his ailing parents. Somewhat lacking in business acumen, he has a penchant for agreeing to almost any exchange, no matter how ill-advised. Nevertheless, he somehow manages to procure rare treasures. So, behold, Lori's diary. Which we can't do yet, because this is too hard to steal. Oops. So in case you're wrong button, in case you're wondering what exactly that is, nothing like that. It's kind of off today. So, Melancholy Youth. I don't know where this one is exactly. He's looking for the diary. If you want to fish it out of the guy, that's up to you. We have to use Therion here anyway, so hopefully that will be more likely to succeed. And I'll nab this while I'm sitting here staring at it. Thunder Soulstone, eh? Don't have much money. Purifying dust is so expensive, man. Do you like the cut of my pantaloons? I bet you do. They're my own design, fashioned of silk from Gendry's finest fabrics in Quarrycrest. They're both comfortable and durable. Why, they'll survive a trampling by a shire horse, and I should know. What did I steal from this guy? Ah, crappy accessories. And real quick. A use for textiles. This traveler with an unquenchable thirst for adventure manages to survive by fashioning makeshift tools when in imminent danger. Though his luck will surely run out one day, he cannot help but continue to tempt fate. So the guy thinks he's MacGyver, is what you're saying. can't go here yet. I think that's Prim Chapter 3. Curious antique. I'm curious. There's been a fair bit of trouble with the prowling thief, but now I've got just the thing to deal with him. An old man who recently ran a burglar out of town. Lacking confidence in his frail body, he had all but given up until he remembered the short bow he had purchased and used to chase the ruffian away. Yoink! Aw, man. Codger-friendly bow for elderly allies of justice.
Oi!
This place is off limits. At least that's what the crackpot Barton told me to say. The young man claiming to be the disciple of a man he lives with. He has yet to learn anything of note, though. Take that. Got the crit bracelet, luckily. So if I want to fight him, level 40, I imagine? 30. I'm close. Then we can beat him up and force him out of the way.
Dear me.
What have we here? A traveler, you say? Make yourself at home. An elderly woman who is kind and pleasant to all those around her, that she might deceive them with her money-making schemes. Despite her bountiful savings, she craves ever more. Greedy old bat, taking your wallet just for... Whoa, she has a soul knife too? And a sorcerer's robe. Wow.
Dear me. Dear.
Wow, Granny's gonna put up a bit of a fight, isn't she? Let's try it. You can force your way through here, not if I can help it, you won't.
It's a good day for battle.
4, that's kind of
The
what I
battle
was
is
afraid of. Nothing there.
The battle is
Crazy
truly
old bat. So I can brute force this. I have the items to do so.
How about this? Now then, out of my way!
I may not actually have a weapon she's weak to. Spear, perhaps?
How about you?
Finally got one.
Now then,
So here I have to heal.
how about this? Now
This is my chance.
out of my way!
There we go, a nice beat down on Granny here. Wow.
Damn!
How close is she to... She's not even... Do I really want to keep fighting this? That's the question, because there may be a better HP regen passive I can get off one of the jobs. Thing is, by now I should be able to see what all the main 8 have. I can take a shot at her here. Is she yellow yet?
Damn!
I'll try a bit more.
How about this?
That Ignis spell concerns me though. And it seems like she does more damage now.
How about this? Damn! How about this? The battle is true. The battle is truly victory.
She may kill me here, but not too much I can do at the moment.
The battle is truly joy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till I get better weapons. This isn't worth the amount of time that I have to do with it.
Have I failed?
When I fight her for real, I'd actually want to pack pretty heavy in the magic resist department. Because yeah, the spiked armor gives me nothing. And then I don't even have to worry about him getting banged up, because I can just pop a first aid. That's great. Hey, it's our buddy Kit. Remember we gave him a healing grape at the end of the first video? It's you. Do you by chance remember me? I already spoiled it. I'm Kit. You gave me a healing grape when I was lying wounded on the roadside.
In truth,
How goes my journey, you ask? I'm afraid to say I feel as if I've gone on as far as I can on my own. There are too many dangers to face alone. I wonder if some band of travelers might allow me to join them on the road.
in truth,
Huh. Band of travelers. Like the circus or something? Because I know there's a circus out there.
hello.
If you head west along this bridge, you'll reach the Commoners District. Careful though, it's quite dangerous these days. Yeah, that old lady's crazy over there. A musician who enjoys a peaceful life. He believes Noblecourt the perfect place to hone his skills, and so he has resided here for many years. So, Allure is supposed to be more successful now. Take the Crescent Dagger, even though it's not really that good. It's falling off pretty hard here. Cyrus, buddy! Should you have need of a discerning mind, I would be happy to offer my talents. And we can't do anything to him. This place has fallen on hard times lately. I'm barely earning enough to make ends meet. Though he is ostensibly the leader of the Carpenters Guild, recent troubles spurred the others to leave one by one until no one else remained save him and his son. Nevertheless, the two carry on as before and continue to take pride in family trade. Well, things are about to get harder, buddy. Never thought things get so bad around here. Them nobles have a tighter grip on their purse strings than ever. Criminals are the only ones making any money out here. I hate to see what the world's become. Discount at the inn. An old man enjoying a life of leisure after bequeathing his inn to his son and his daughter-in-law. In an effort to avoid becoming involved in their arguments about the state of the property, has been spending rather a lot of time at the local tavern of late. Take your soul stones. And do I want to pick you up? Yeah, you're fine.
Truth is...
This town used to be safe and prosperous when it was ruled by House Azelhart.
Oh,
However, ever since Lord Geoffrey was taken from us, it simply hasn't been the same. Shame, really. A young man who sells sundry goods to the various shops in Noblecourt, somewhat lacking in social graces, he conducts business with as few words as possible, and occasionally in complete silence. Also, who knows his habit of taking sips from a small flask after midday. For shame, buddy. Bandit spear. That might actually be decent on some guys. I don't know who yet. Real quick, I want to peek on Wolbrick. What are you using? Okay, yeah, I'd say the heavy lance is better because of the crit. Speed is only good on Therion because his... Can we actually see his skill yet? I know what it does, it's just I don't know if you... Oh, yeah, you can see it. So, you deal damage based off your speed. Your alternative is just turn him into a dodge tank, giving the warrior skill Heaven Provoke. Your call.
how fare thee?
I should mention that is a viable strategy if you're going to use Ulberic yourself. That way you have... Well, you give Ulberic the Hunter skill and have him serve the same role as Hanet would. If you want to do an all-guy party, that'd probably be your best bet. This town is separated into residential areas for the nobility and the commoners. There are also many scholars in the Commoners District. The Flylands are a fertile ground for learning. A gardener who serves many noble families instead of just one. While House Azelhart no longer has a master, he nevertheless continues to care for their abandoned grounds for the sake of all who fondly remember the departed Lord and Lady. Imperial Vest. So that's really nice. Like, this is what I'd want to wear when I fight the old bat for real. That way her magic kind of falls off.
Hello.
You may not look it now, but I was once in charge of an entire company of mercenaries. 3 of my men betrayed me, and everything fell apart then. My company, my life. And those 3 turncoats, they're still out there somewhere, walking around free as can be, still with the crest they took from me. I haven't the coin or the strength to go after them myself. Only someone would see justice served. Tell me about these 3. A gruff but well-meaning former mercenary captain. Countless times he fought without regard for the motives of his employers. While he was well paid for it, he lost many dear comrades into the bargain. But some wounds do not heal. pouch, weathered boots, scrap of rope. So he's at the end of his rope. Or lower now that I took said rope. So I stole from this guy already. Chakra band. Someone's wearing that.
Hello.
My dream is to become a successful player and act upon a grand stage someday. I heard that a traveling troupe is looking for actors, but they want a pair and I have no partner. If only I could find someone who would join me on such a journey. A man with dreams of becoming an entertainer who dedicates himself to all aspects of acrobatics. Unfortunately, whenever he becomes nervous in front of an audience, he can't seem to stop laughing. So I'm going to go ahead and guide him now. Whenever I find the partner he's supposed to work with, I'll have them both. So he's not as strong. We can possibly use him. So that's Prim's old house, I believe. Plum. The unadorned grave simply reads Lori. So, could that be the advice we need to complete that quest?
The plain truth is...
I've had a grave robber sneaking around here lately. Can't people just let the dead rest in peace? In my younger days, I'd have given him what for, but these old bones don't move like they used to. The scoundrel just keeps running away. Why, there was some way to bring that no-good scoundrel to justice. Wonder how. Gravekeeper of Noble Court, how he came to hold the position is anyone's guess, but no one is particularly motivated to ask questions, and most will allow that they could do a lot worse than that stubborn man. So I'm gonna take the pomegranates. This isn't the greatest, but I'll fish. Oh, I got it. Chest. I'll live life. So there's quite a few of these that I don't know what's the next step to move forward with. Anyway, stuff has appeared here. Mage's knife. That's what Ophelia has. Spirit's sword. I thought I had one of those for someone, but I have a great sword. I have 2 great swords. Golden hairpiece. Gives you more SP, which in turn gives you more mana back from the Second Wind passive. Silent cape, which I have a few people wearing. That's probably my favorite piece of armor for this stage of the game. Nothing in there. Oh well. We're my child, because I heard there was a teacher who could teach him. But is it true that he doesn't really want any money? I feel there must be some trick here. A widow who lives a modest life with her son. She managed to save a little bit every day. Plans to use those funds for her son's schooling. He denied them. Well, things are about to get tighter. And to finish the mugging. Luckily, his mother isn't here, because that would be really bad. Or her son isn't here, I mean. I've known Master Forsyth nearly all my life. Not a kinder and gentler soul in the world, I tell you. No matter who you are, he'll greet you with a warm smile and a how do you do. Why, he even volunteers to pick up refuse and keep the streets clean. A man of his station. And yet occasionally a wistful gaze crosses his face as if he harbors some sadness or deep regret in his heart. This man works hard to run the inn his father bequeathed to him, though he has been pressured by his wife to renovate it and attract more customers. He is reluctant to do so because his deceased mother was terribly fond of the design. So we have a better chance of stealing crap. I'm gonna take a look at some of the stuff that had its chances changed. Maybe I thought I'd get to take lessons. I feel like one of those fancy lord's sons. A resourceful young boy who excels at utilizing everyday items to create new objects. He uses leftover lumber from the carpenters and his mother's extra cloth to make toys for his friends, since he's self-taught. However, he sometimes spends more time fixing a creation than making it. This is my first time having lessons. I wonder what we'll learn. You'll learn to keep your pockets safe. A girl who loves looking at the colorful binding spokes. Though she cannot read, she still enjoys looking at the pictures and imagines a story all her own. Let's talk.
Ho-ho!
Therion. So this is the guy that we had to beat up the moneylender for in Cyrus's place. I forgot what it's called. You're the stranger who aided me before. Thanks to your assistance, I was able to set out on my journey. I've been traveling to help teach the poor and spread knowledge to all equally and without restriction. These curious children gathered here to learn. But I do not have the tools they need to study. How can they study without study materials? Good question. So I already robbed him, unfortunately. He only had a plum. introduction to adventuring.
Oh.
Here, give them this introduction to adventuring. Aw, man. Just real quick. Elemental heavy armor. Nice. So, I'm gonna be back to talk to that guy. Oops. Oh yeah, we grabbed that guy. Was it the dude on the bridge? Nope. Someone in the bar, though. You. 80%. So real quick, I'm not gonna go back and pick the fight just yet. Just know it's coming. And then, if there's someone you don't mind sacrificing the evasion for, this will make them a more powerful caster. This is probably better for Cyrus at the moment. I want to go back and try to steal some of that stuff. Just to double check. Got you. Got you. Okay. I miss the days when House Azelhart watched over this town. That reminds me, Lord Joffrey had a... Jeffrey, or is it Joffrey? I don't remember. Lord Jeffrey had a young daughter. What ever happened to her? A man from Noblecourt who works as a carpenter carried on the legacy of his father and grandfather, with the notable exception of House Azelhart's estate. His family helped build most of the houses in the town, and so he is more than willing to perform simple repairs for the cost of materials. Steel axe. Actually, oh, well, that tells me what that is. Did you know that the rich folk throw out all sorts of things that still have plenty of use in them? They may call it rubbish, but it's still plenty good to me. Abandoned as a child, this man picks up things that are similarly thrown away, find beauty in the objects left behind. The words of the elderly couple who took him in are never far from his heart. One person's trash is another person's treasure. So what kind of junk you got? Glass marble. Tools of learning aren't going to be easy, but I'll take them still. I also want this chest. Can't go in there. So you won't believe what I just found lying around. Tools of learning.
Oh!
These study materials. Are you saying these are for me? Thank you so much. Now I can finally begin my lessons. Alright, children, eyes up here. Class is about to begin. Yes, Professor? Professor Therasio, please, how do you read this word? It says dunce. Ah, that is amity. It means friendship. Ah. Professor, I don't understand. Why did the person in this story risk his life to get back home? Because if he did not, he would have betrayed his true friend, and there's no greater crime than to betray someone who has been true to you. So is that a dig at me for stealing the book? Oh. Professor, do you know why the sky is blue? It's beautiful, isn't it? The brilliant blue sky. No, shut up. You see, I think that there are places that the light can reach, and other places which the light cannot reach. Thank you for teaching us, Professor. Thank you. It was a good lesson. What wonderful, pure-hearted children. And it seems that the adults in the village will be happy to continue teaching the children once I leave. Now I'm even more determined than ever to travel to other lands and continue spreading knowledge. I can't wait to see those children dedicate themselves to their studies and grow into fine adults. There is truly nothing like study. Thank you again for helping me toward achieving my goals. I will set out to bring learning to the children of another land. I hope your own travels are kind to you. Figured he'd give us a nut. He gave us a nice chunk of change, too. We can't get it until we start Prim. So the sad part is now I have to double check to make sure I robbed everyone. You. Give me. I said give it to me. Okay, how do we beat him up? I'll take that bracelet. Soul knife, it's not worth it. Heavy coin pouch. Really tempted to beat that guy up. Okay, Granny, what you still got? Sorcerer's robe is really hard to get. She has the knife too. He has the conjure bow. Good luck fighting off that thief now. So that's everyone, I believe. The only thing left to do is start the chapter, but I want to go back and deliver the diary. So I don't even know where that was to be exact. We did everything there. Search of father. Oh man, these don't even tell you specifically where to go. City of Gold. I saw the artist, I forgot where exactly he was. Passionate reader, we have to find someone who writes a book. Wow. Spot of trouble with bandits. Fearsome beast in the sea. So I have to go find someone from long beard. So cobblestone. She's pushing daisies now, buddy. This is Laurie's diary. Look here, she writes of the day that we met. It brings joy to my heart to know she didn't forget me. Laurie yearned for the excitement of the big city, and that's what egged her to go on and travel. It's time I went on a journey too. I'll follow in her footsteps and be reunited once more. Well, I'd best set about my preparations. There's naught to keep me here now. So that may be a quest we're able to do now. Did I rob everyone here? Yeah, I'll fight the captain. So I've come a long way. And apparently I beat him down in the past.
Have at you! Out of my way!
Either there he had enough firepower to take down Hana.
The battle! Victor, out of my way! Now, fire
He might have beat Hana if he was able to take that much punishment.
Have at you!
Like, good news is I was actually healing up faster than I was losing health there.
Stronger.
Yeah, I'm in here. Sorry, false alarm. I don't know if I've been in his place yet.
It's a good day for battle.
This is gonna be ugly,
Have
isn't
at
it?
you!
Yeah.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Got a soothing seed. Yep. Okay. Apparently I did get everything. So we need to make a detour into Rippletide. Need to grab an NPC. I'm gonna have Ophelia guide him and then pick up the aspiring actor on my way back.
Ugh.
Funny thing is, if you let that guy beat you up, that would push her towards marriage, I guess.
Hello.
I actually need to ask around. I don't know which one's his friend.
Ah!
The truth.
This is the guy we're looking for. So I'm taking your olive, and you're coming with me. I may fight that guy yet.
Huh.
We're getting kind of sidetracked here, I know.
It's a good day for battle.
So the question is he a magic user like the old bag? Or am I just...
How about you?
You get one spell. Nope, you don't even get the one. Because right here his buffs are going to expire. And he's confused.
Victory shall be.
Poor chump.
How about you?
So I could have left him up. Oh, never mind, I replied confused. Hey, that was rather rude.
How about you?
Turn denied.
How the battle is.
So he would actually be pretty dangerous if you were allowed to get his attacks off.
Victory my way.
God forbid those buffed attacks.
The battle is
The
my
thing
way.
is, this guy has a crap load of hit points.
Victory my way. Now my way.
He had a lot of second servings here.
Now how about you? Victory shall be mine.
Well, he's yellow now. I do not want to break him, no second.
My way.
Oh well.
Now my way. Now
So breaking him here would actually be a good
the
thing.
battle is
Second serving,
my way.
kind of hoping he just goes down. I'm aiming for 1,000 damage right there.
Victory shall be mine. My way.
It's not even
How
worth
about you?
risking it.
How about you? My way. Now then. How about you? Now then.
Okay, this is the part where I need you to go down.
Now.
Made me work for that one.
I grow stronger.
Yeah, gave me a healing grape bunch, so that was actually kind of worth it. I know, we'll just walk into someone's house uninvited. Though already in her 60s, this healthy woman never missed a day of training for 50 years. There are few around who can contend with her strength. She was a renowned peddler in her youth, and still recognized in shops around town. So real quick, she should be one of the 10s. So if you were to fight this woman and beat her, there's a chance she can actually drop a rare weapon or armor piece. So that's what the whole strength 10 is, in case you're wondering. There's one of them in each town, I believe. It's just some are easier to come across than others. So real quick, I want to see what new weapons up for grabs. I think it's a Sunland Spear? Regardless, it's obsolete by now. It's kind of disappointing that they hide that and it's garbage when you finally get the chance to get it. Okay, time to go back to Noble Court. So we need to drop off Le Mans' buddy, and from there we can get the actor back and be on our way. So you're homesick, you say?
In truth,
Oh crud, that's Kit. Where was Le Mans then? Was he in... Oh, I'm in the wrong part. Oh, I took you on a bit of a tangent. I thought the Kit was Le Mans. Hopefully this will still be worth it. Who do you think you're kidding? What? Harris, and my boon companion. Whatever's the meaning of this? Le Mans, didn't you finally do what you'd always wanted? Did you set out on a grand adventure? We've been friends since we were children. I've always tried to be there for you. But enough is enough. You had a dream, didn't you? A dream you've held in your heart since we were boys. Weren't you going to discover an unknown land just like your hero? I know you've always been all talk and no action, but I really thought that you would do it if you were given the chance. Harris. If I so much as see your lousy face back home, I'll never speak to you again. You hear me? If you're a real man, then don't look back. I won't, I swear. You've always been the one to push me when I needed courage. I won't turn back this time. Yes, I will find a new land. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am Le Mans, and I venture unto thee.
Take care.
Goodbye to you, Harris. I leave you now, but I will carry you in our home, always in my heart. Go then, Le Mans, and don't come back until you've had a true adventure. A new land, eh? It sounds so awfully far away. Fortifying nut. This whole thing is nuts if you ask me. There are other quests here, but... Is there... Runa Seed isn't really worth it. Why did I not speak to you, Yellow Bat? A lady who collects things to watch ashore current carries various items to the rocks beneath the bridge. She can often be found there unless a hobby and more obsession to scavenge for her valuables every day for many years. So I'm thinking I may want to do Therion's chapter. That would be really nice to fight the old bat with. What were you after? I'm gonna loot the place and we'll pick up back in Noble Court. So real quick, notice this ruffian. He seems like someone who's out of place. Killed scores of my bare teeth. He'll be in worms in no time anymore.
Let us fight with honor. The The
So I am
battle is
kind
truly
of
out of my way.
would have been nice if I could have healed up before this, but I wasn't really paying too much attention. Let's push.
Damn.
I'll just pop it.
How about this? Victory shall be.
Found a weakness. I'm just gonna stick to the spear from here out. Where the other ones are.
The battle is.
The other ones, keep in mind, you can always bring him in with the scholar ability to study.
Have at you.
In case he uses that again, I want to pop
How
a
about this? Now
Didn't really want to break him here, but he just seems faster than me, which is 1,250-ish damage.
Now out of my way. Now
Let's pop a
how
break,
about this?
in case he uses that one move.
Now then.
So he could kill me here if he did that.
Have I failed?
Is there anything better I could give him? So I'm gonna get rid of cover for heightened senses. That's gonna be better for challenging people. The important thing is I need to go first because I can die 2 turns.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly
Out
joined.
of curiosity, I'm gonna try using the other weapons first since I have leeway at the start of the fight.
The battle is truly.
Only the spear.
Victory shall be mine. Victory shall be mine.
I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. That sucks.
How about this?
I'm gonna have to do this the hard way.
Damn!
Lots from using Crush and Grind back to back like that would be pretty damn slim.
How about this? Now then, out of my way!
Come on. Second serving.
Have at you! Out of my way!
Having no
The
luck
battle
with it
is
right now.
truly joined. Have at you!
That would have been a great time for a second serve.
Damn! How about this? Victory! Have at you! Have at you!
We'll do it this way.
The battle is true.
Second serving, please. Damn.
Now, battle is
I really need the second surge.
out of my way.
2,000 damage that turn. So I have to heal here. Great will suffice.
Now then. How about this?
Waiting for me to get the first turn. Actually, this turn's fine.
Have at you. Out of my way. Have at you.
I may break him here, but that's... Actually, no, I want to grape it.
How about this? God damn!
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go for the kill here.
Damn! Iron Blade is unbending!
So I want to hit him this many
My
times.
way!
Second serving.
Damn!
So if he uses Crushing Grind here,
Damn!
fatal.
How about this? Victory! How about you?
Well, here's hoping the 1250s. That was.
With
Even
each
though it's only
battle,
1,000.
I grow stronger.
Got the Mercenary Crest. So this is one of those 3 guys that you're supposed to beat up. One's in Atlaston. I'll check on him real quick. And we can't do the other one just yet. That's in a later place. You gotta be kidding me. So, notice this drunk has a crest. So, a battle. I don't know how effective he's going to be on a kind
Let
of
us
drunk.
fight with honor. The
Sword
battle-
first. Found our weapon. It's about as hard as the other guy does. This could be bad.
Victory!
No poison, no poison.
The battle is truly joy.
So right here I'm going to use Abide.
No!
So that will leave me with enough. Second serving, second serving. Man. That was only 16, now they're full 20.
No! The battle is truly joy. How about you?
I might break him here if I got the second serving, but I didn't.
Victory shall be mine. How about this?
Hoping next turn I go first. Nope.
Victory shall be mine.
Screw it. Let's try this.
Watch my blade dance.
So I want to try that.
My blade is unbending.
Right here.
Watch my blade dance.
If only I could have buffed that.
Now then. Out of my way. Victory shall be mine.
So I'm gonna pop a grape here.
How about this?
And then this time it's stuck.
How about this? No!
Okay, abide.
The battle is truly... Out of my way!
And the sick curiosity I want to try
It's
this.
unbending!
Cross
Watch
strike.
my blade dance!
Wow. The fact that he's still alive after that is what surprises me
The
most.
battle is truly out of my way! Damn!
It also sucks that he's going first so much.
How about this? Ah, damn!
And now I'm not going to use the move because, for one, can't afford it, and two, he's close to dying. So when I cut loose here, he should die. I'd say you were a worthy opponent, but then I'd be alive.
I grow stronger.
And for the third crest, that's going to be in a later video. You got a problem with me, eh? Okay, now we're going to get the show on the road. Okay, we're back in Noble Court. Tell me a tale. So I don't have Prim in the party, so the only one available is Therion, which he's horribly overleveled for. The story so far. After successfully infiltrating Ravis Manor, Therion was confronted by the butler, Heathcote, who ensnared him with the Fool's Bangle. Now he begrudgingly ventures forth to find the 3 Dragonstones, lost treasures of House Ravis, at the behest of their owner, Lady Cordelia, that he might have his mark of shame removed. And so he arrives in this town, where rumor has it the Ruby Dragonstone resides. As for who holds it, none can say, and thus Therion's search begins.
Now then.
A scholar in Noble Court. Thanks, Heathcote. Those are like a leaf a dozen here. Dime a dozen. That's what kind of messed me up there. You have to remember leaves are their currency. I need something more to go on than that. I'm glad it's on the outskirts. I avoid it if I can.
Aye.
That creepy old mansion in the northwest part of town? I hear somebody actually lives there. A man named Orlick. They say he's some kind of scholar. Or perhaps a count? What business would a scholar have living there? Research. Apparently he spends all his time locked up in his study, studying some shiny red stone. His men won't let anyone in to see him. If you ask me, it sounds like he's hiding something. He may very well be, but I'm fine letting him keep his secrets.
Interesting.
The secrets he can keep, but that stone is a different story. Time to do some research of my own. Outskirts of town, was it?
Hey!
So Therion, do you really think we'll find the Dragonstone here? That's the question of the day, isn't it? Won't know until we ask around. I suppose for you that means hanging out in the alehouse, eavesdropping for rumors and the like. If you ask me, I think it's better to just talk to people. You're more likely to get an honest answer that way. In my line of work, you can't afford to chase after every wild rumor you hear. You have to find people you can trust. You visit enough alehouses and you learn to separate the wheat from the chaff. In my line of work, it's not wise to make too many friends. They tend not to last. I see. I guess that means we're both cut out for our own trades. I guess you could say that. So Tressa out, Prim in. And we might be able to knock out a pair of side quests for each. Well, we're gonna knock out one. I don't know if I can knock out the other one just yet. Is it possible for me to do it? Yes. Is it likely? That's the hard part. Prim in, Tressa out. Tressa's a thief, in case you're wondering. Allure. Sweet. Ditch the villager. If you teach me to be the star of the stage, that actually makes sense for her. Copperfield pouch.
The plain truth is...
You want to let the people rest in peace? Take this bow. It's dangerous to go alone.
Ho-ho!
What's that you got there? That's a fine bow if I've ever seen one. Didn't do much for the guy I stole it from, though. As far as I can handle a weapon, I'll have you know I was a fine archer in my day. Then one day my legs gave out, and that was... Oh, now I see the way of it. Yes, I should be able to use this. The grave robber thinks I can't chase him down. When he turns his back to me, I'll just take aim and... He'll never know what hit him. I owe you one, friend. That scoundrel won't be disturbing the dead any longer, not in my watch. So I was also wondering if there was a listing quest here. Gravekeeper's Mark, wherever that is. Oops. All the worthless crap. Oh, this is the guy. I want to thank you again for finding Laurie's diary, but I have sad news to tell. She's dead. This here is her grave. It fills my heart with sorrow to see her grave, but better that than never knowing at all. I'm going to build a new life for myself here in this town where her body lays. You're the guy that I got 2 of the marks for. You want companions. What's that? A traveling acting troupe is looking for new members. A group like that certainly would allow me to visit many different towns in my search for a reward to my father. I doubt I have much gift for acting, but... Please, sir, would you let me join you as your acting partner, that we might become members of the traveling acting troupe? If you hadn't asked, I would have. I suppose we'd better go talk to the impresario, then. I believe he's outside of town. Why don't you join us since you brought us together in this endeavor? Looks like we got taken out anyway. Well, I do thank you both for showing me your best performances. But I'm afraid, Kit, that your acting skills still leave something to be desired. Yes, I was afraid that might be the case. We were really hoping to find a pair of actors who could play well off one another, too. Please, give me a chance. I will practice harder than anyone you've ever seen. Or just let me join you as a stagehand. I'll do anything you ask of me if you only let me travel with you. I have to keep traveling to try to find some word of the fate of my missing father. Please, I'm begging as well. Please, let us join you. Can I hold you to that promise, Kit? You'll practice your craft and do anything we ask of you in the meantime. Yes, I give my word. Then, Kit, you are hired, provisionally, as a stagehand until we see what we can make of you. So grab a shovel, keep digging until we can't see your head. And you will be responsible for helping him learn the basics of acting. You two are a pair, after all. Do you think you can do that? Of course, we won't let you down. Thank you for this chance. I will trust you two to live up to your words. I can trust you, can't I? Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks to you, I can continue my journey. I haven't done anything yet. See if you still want to thank me after I put you through your paces. Looks like things are just about settled then. You can leave your friend in our hands. We'll take good care of him. Thank you again. I will do my best not to let this troop down. I sincerely hope we'll meet again. Safe journeys to you until we do. So Kid is back on his way, and that is one step closer to the dungeon. Or the true ending, I should say. Anyway, that's enough of the side questing for now. We need to get the show back on the road. I've said that too many times already, haven't I?
Well,
A scholar named Morlick? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that soul knife alone. Real quick, what do I have Prim using? Crescent dagger? That's hard because she's... That's a source for dodging, but I can boost her magic. I need this knife. No! So let's see how bad it is to fix my reputation here. If it's really bad, I'm just not even gonna bother. I pretty much got most of what I needed, if not everything. I'm actually broke right now, so can't be too bad. That's not too bad. Yep, he doesn't know me very well if he thinks I'm gonna behave. I could challenge it. So tempted to beat the crap out of her. It's better be worth it, Prim. And to be honest, it's actually cheaper than buying the knife itself, which is why it's not too bad to do that. Her elemental attacks jumped way up higher. And I thought I could steal a second one here. Granny, I need this. This must be the place.
of course.
It's guarded. A scholar with his own personal armed guard. Yeah, that's not suspicious or anything. No back door either. Can't get a free pass anywhere these days. I'll swing by the tavern. Someone's bound to know something. Tell me, how would you get into this building? An interesting query. Or at a battlefield, I would seek out the weakest flank and strike using the element of surprise. Oh, would have figured you more for a full frontal assault. Of course I would consider that too, were it necessary. By the way, reaching the center of the manse would be no easy task. Brute force can only get you so far, eh? Just so. The straight way of the soldier is not always the surest nor quickest path. Hence, this venture is best left in your hands. I'm most eager to see your skills in action. Never thought I'd have an audience. So, that's it for Ulbrich. He is out for Hanut.
Now then.
Who here looks like they know about our friend Orlick?
Hello.
How's business, my friend?
Well, you see...
Not good, I'm afraid. I hope you're faring better. Wish I could tell you so, but it's been hard lately for us, too.
Oh.
My condolences. Mine too. Moving on.
Pish posh!
I just don't get those people. Locked away in that manner, surrounded by guards. Strange, isn't it? Makes me wonder just what Orlick's up to in there.
Well,
That's more like it.
hey.
Mind if I have a seat?
Hello?
Not at all. Can I get you two a drink?
All right then.
It's mighty kind of you, stranger. What brings you here? You don't look like you're from around these parts. I'm a wanderer, going wherever my feet take me, and there's nothing better than a tall ale and a good tale after the day of traveling. If you don't mind my asking, who's this Orlick fellow you were talking about? If you're that interested, we'll tell you all about him. Consider it thanks for the drinks.
Well, the fact is,
Orlick's the talk of the town right now.
Truth is,
He's a scholar, and one I dare say went off the deep end, holed himself up in the building on the edge of town. Word is he's doing some kind of research, and hasn't come out since.
just so.
I heard he's investigating a stone, but nobody knows what for. Definitely sounds like he's got a few screws loose. You got that right. He's one you don't want to get involved with. Now that I think about it, though, didn't he have a research partner?
Ah,
Yeah, I heard he was another eccentric one. I think he's still doing his research in town. What's his name?
if I recall,
Barnram? Barhan? Barham. Yeah, that's it. They worked in that manor with Orlick, but they went their separate ways after a disagreement.
Is that so?
Guess they were too much for each other to handle. Sounds like it. Anyway, I hope that sates your curiosity, Wanderer.
Thanks.
It does. Thank you for your time, gentlemen. Now to track down this Barham. Oh, she's out now. Not a bad crowd if I say so myself. Of course, the tavern where I used to ply my trade was far livelier. It's hard to rouse the crowd without a little entertainment, after all. The quiet works for me, especially when I need to talk shop. Is that so? Still, I might as well perform one dance and lift the people's spirits. Hey, where do you think you're going? We need to keep a low profile. Can't a girl have a little fun? Honnet for Ulbrich, Prim for Cyrus. Ophelia's the last one, in case you're wondering. So I have my weakest link in the party right now. Sorry, Cyrus fans, it's just he's had a bit of a rough go. I did pick up a sapphire rod for him, so don't lynch me. Want to give him the dragon scarf. Job-wise, what all has he picked up? I've had him as a cleric. Yeah, he has second wind. Could turn him into a warrior. He looks kind of weird that way. So, sorry Prim, but I need these healing skills. Need to pick up heal more when I get the chance. How pricey is that thing? 500, not too bad. Now I need to pick up Blizzard when I get the chance. So hold on, is Alphen... Yeah, Alphen's gonna learn that move before Cyrus does. One thing that sucks is he only has the stick as his physical weapon. Oh yeah, I want to look at Honnet's gear. Moonblade, that's still the best one. That one's a junk thing. Got the soul hatchet here. I also have the cleaver. I like this one on her. I'll save the horn, or the soul one for anyone who's using the apothecary or something else. Adamantine bow. No beating that. That's what kind of allows her to use elementals currently. Boost of shield, platinum vest. Thought I had a better crit thing. So I do have the critical ring. There we go, critical bracelet. Go ham or go home, folks.
Now then.
Let's see if he's home.
What?
Who's there? Someone looking for a man named Barham.
Let's hurry this up.
I'm Barham. What business do you have with me?
Is that so?
I heard you used to be Orlick's research partner. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
That was long, long ago. I have nothing to do with the man now, and now all the better for it. If that's all you came here for, you can leave now. Goodbye. Wait, hear me out. Orlick has something I need.
What?
And what's that? I'll give you a hint. It's the subject of his research. The Ruby Dragonstone.
Indeed.
That's the one.
I see.
I surmise you plan to take it from him. Guilty as charged. And you need my help.
That's right.
I see.
So you came to ask me how to get into his place.
Ha!
You scholars are quick on the uptake.
Let's hurry this up.
Very well, I'll give you the answer you seek. You'll need a password to enter.
Oh-ho.
And the password is... Presumptuous, aren't we? I'll tell you on one condition. Is the password swordfish?
Is that so?
Let's hear it. Get what I need for my experiment and we'll call it a deal.
Sure.
Sounds fair. So what do you need? Pure water, filtered through the desert sands. The kind found only in the most pristine oases. Silly me. I actually thought your demand was going to be reasonable. It is, you fool. A merchant from the Sunlands often comes to town selling this very water. However, this rarity doesn't come cheap.
Ha!
Price is never my problem. Consider it done. But yeah, that swordfish one, just to warn you guys if you actually wanted to look it up, that one is older than my parents. That's the Therion. This is the guy we're looking for.
Welcome, welcome.
Come one, come all, I present to you the most precious and refreshing beverage in the realm. Oasis water, all natural and free of even the slightest impurities. One sip and you'll taste the difference. You there, how about a drink?
Thieving time.
If you lead a thief to water... So make sure all the other marks are accounted for. Ah. So we can take Haunted out now if we wanted. So how dost thou proposing to get in water from that merchant? Do you have to ask? You know what I do for a living. Thievery. Don't approve, do you? To speak truly, I do not. Fair enough. It's no secret. What I do isn't exactly noble. Thou needest not defend thyself. We are comrades. I can put my personal prejudices aside. Comrades, eh? Did I say something odd? No, never mind. So these two are new. Oasis water, how's it different from regular water? A humble florist of Noble Court, he is utterly devoid of business acumen and has sold an almost unbelievably small quantity of product. As the second son of a noble family, he stands to inherit little, and so is given this responsibility that he might earn his own fortune someday. Those.
Oh.
Such a treat to see rarities from other lands. An elderly man who once worked as a carpenter of Noble Court, though he has long since left the family business to his son and grandson, he refuses to remain idle and spends his days wandering the town, offering to repair any minor damage for free that the houses have suffered, much to the amusement of his kin.
Greetings.
Treat yourself to some rare, vitalizing oasis water straight from the desert. Rare and refreshing water filtered through desert sands. So just making sure that there weren't any more conversations for me here. because I would like to swap Cyrus out for Ophelia. Trust you won't be missing this. I'll probably do Cyrus next just to get his level up, unless someone has a request before I get around to that. Aw man, can't do anything. What he needs or what he wants?
And that's that.
I hope you're thirsty.
Ah.
That was faster than I anticipated.
Now then.
I fulfilled my half of the bargain, now tell me the password.
No.
No, your half is fulfilled when I say it's fulfilled. I see what's happening here. I should hope so. I'll need a few more things for my experiment if you'd be so kind.
If you insist.
Thieves are notorious for being kind. How can I help you? I require a Wyvern scale. Can you procure one for me? I don't know. Where can I find one?
If you want facts.
They're sold in town from time to time. It's highly prized by scholars as a reagent and carries a price to match.
Got it.
I'm noticing a trend here, but yes, I can get it for you.
Yes, yes.
Good, I'm counting on you. So you can actually... where do those guys go? Like, was that the only time they were actually accessible, or they moved somewhere? Actually, now that I think about it, we can't go in the back area here. They might be back there.
Welcome.
You'll never believe what I found. It's a rarity, but can be yours for a price. If that price is free, you guessed correctly. You know, if they ever make a sequel, I kind of hope the whole thief thing is replaced by mug. You have a chance to steal it with no one noticing, and if they do catch you, instead of losing reputation, you can then violently mug them. And if you lose that fight, then you get the reputation penalty.
And that's that.
I got what you asked for.
Huh?
Perfect. You're quite good at your craft. I need a password, not praise. And I need just one more thing.
Wonderful.
Remind me, who's the crook here? That's a fine attitude to have if you don't want the password. Okay, but this is the last one.
Yes, yes.
I promise, it's a special type of ore. Metallic in nature, but crystal clear. Once I have it, I can begin my experiment. Music to my ears. He didn't even ask where to find it this time. Stealing here, stealing there, stealing pretty much everywhere. Heck, you thieves sure do work hard. And you're one of the best, right? You gotta have a massive stash of treasure hidden away. Let's just say I'm prepared for retirement. I see. Anyway, one more task and our job's done. Light at the end of the tunnel, eh? R. It's not like you're doing any thieving. Man, talk about a tough crowd. Anyway, when the job's done, what say we go hit the tavern? Sure, one mug. Your treat. Come on. That's annoying how I keep getting snagged there.
Hello.
Hey, look here. I only carry the finest quality minerals. So I wonder if these are guaranteed to have 100% chance, or if it's just that far ahead. I imagine it's probably guaranteed because you need those to progress, otherwise you have to grind.
And that's that.
I got what you asked for.
Here.
Catch.
careful.
Anyway, thanks. At last I can begin my grand experiment.
Huh.
Aren't you forgetting something, old man? You promised me a password.
Ah,
Cool your heels. The experiment comes first. I hope you don't think you can swindle a swindler.
wrong.
Don't be ridiculous. Just be patient, and I'll uphold my half of the bargain.
If you want facts,
Orlick and I have known each other since our years at the Academy. We acquired that manor as a place to continue our research. But he changed after coming across that Dragonstone. It was almost like he was possessed, his life consumed by his research. He wouldn't let anyone get near him, not even me. That's why I want to help you get that stone away from him. It's not meant to be held by our hands. The password is the truth of all things.
Well, I'll be damned.
The truth of all things. That's easy enough to remember.
yes.
And take this with you too.
This is...
A key.
True.
Observant.
I see.
You use those materials to make this.
Yes, yes.
You're a natural-born researcher, boy. Now, the password will get you into the mansion. But the door to the laboratory can only be opened with that key. Makes you think he doesn't want anyone getting in. Not even an old friend like you. Yes, we may have disagreed from time to time, but Orlick is still like a brother to me. My warnings may have been nothing but noise to him, but... I wouldn't be much of an older brother if I didn't nag from time to time. Passion is important in our line of work, but there's a fine line between that and obsession, and Orlick's crossed that line. So this moving friendship, or maybe brotherly love, is why you're so willing to help me. I wonder, perhaps it's jealousy or hatred that's come to drive me. But those bygone days are precious to me, even now. I know what I feel is true.
Oh, really?
Tugs the old heartstrings. But my own reasons are more than enough to go through with this. Thanks. Friends, brothers, partners.
All right.
He looks like a female to me there. And I don't mean Therion. I think we're in the clear. Is he still going on about tea? Those Ciano bastards finally got what they deserved.
Ugh.
Always strutting around like they bleedin' own the place. Wish I could see their boats when they realize someone beat them to it. No matter how hard they look now, they won't find our treasure. Something this rare would be wasted on them anyway. You said it. Now we'll just sell this gem and... Wait. Something wrong? Where are the gold coins we stole? We said we'd split the spoils. Sharp as a tack, aren't ya? It's not much, so I thought I'd just hold on to it and buy you a tiddly later.
I see.
Then let's celebrate with this tonight. Yeah, let's.
All right.
But don't let your guard down. The Cianos will come for revenge at some point. They call themselves thieves, but they'll resort to violence if need be.
Thanks.
I know. Thanks for looking out, partner.
Now then.
No problem. Now let's get moving. I swear, scholars have to be the most pig-headed folk around.
Not exactly.
There's some truth to... No, I'm afraid I must protest. You must understand that not all scholars are like the master here. I can see there are stubborn types obsessed with their own research and blind to all else. But there are broad-minded thinkers too, who freely seek wisdom and truth in all its forms. Like myself, for example. I see. Let me rephrase myself. By all means, my friend. Scholars are some of the most pompous and pedantic people I've ever had the joy of meeting. Now that's hardly an improvement. Allow me to make a counter-argument. Case in point. Now if you'll excuse me. And with that, Cyrus is out of the party. Ophelia has the last line for this chapter. I want to get her in, plus it'll give the healer niche to someone. Plus, she's kind of weak too. These two are having a hard time keeping up. Cyrus just due to him speaking first, and Ophelia for... I don't know why. Mage's Knife. She's gonna be healing most likely, so I'm not too worried. Wakeful Stone, Empowering Ring. Do I have a better thing for her yet? Yeah, right. So yeah, there are two things that give SP plus 50. As is, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that as be. So yeah, that's Prim's chapter, I guess. So that explains how way back when I actually lost the map. When I adjust my headset, I bumped the button.
Hold on there.
What business do you have here? There's no need to sneak around now that I have the password. If I play my cards right, I can walk right in.
Hey,
I have a package for Orlick, materials for his experiment.
Oi!
You hear anything about a delivery?
nah.
Not me. That's odd. Maybe the message just got lost somewhere. Anyway, he said it was urgent, so I rushed over. Understood. What's the password? The truth of all things. Alright, you may pass.
Much obliged. Time to get to work.
Where would we be without guards?
Think not.
This is Professor Orlick's residence. Outsiders are forbidden from entering. A man who was recently hired as a guard at the mansion, but his half-hearted approach to his profession has seen him dismissed many times before. And given the expectations of his current employer, it's only a matter of time before he's sent away or leaves. And once more turns to his exasperated parents for support. Ouch. Got your stash. Heavy blade.
Never.
I will not let you interfere with Professor Orlick's research. This guard has worked at this residence for around 2 years. He takes his duties quite seriously and thus never made a mistake. However, he has yet to find a way to convince his peers to remain in the service of his rather demanding master. Moonblade. So wow, you don't even have to go into that place, the Tomb of the Imperator, to get this. You literally can steal one here. Wow. Well, let's give this to him. It's a direct upgrade. And that heavy blade that I literally just stole is obsolete. I don't know, man. Wow. This is a dungeon, I guess. Like, I was wondering when the fights would come, but this place doesn't look that big. Maybe it's like Resident Evil where you have to keep backtracking? Although this definitely does look like the Ravises. Let's peek in here. Honnet demolished those things. I'd like to say I'm exaggerating, that it's all hyperbole, but holy crap, if I show that fight, it does not get much more one-sided than that. So I see that green marking. Where is this to? Oh. Huh. That's a weird way to set the... Those are... they might still be relevant. Okay, let's explore the other one real quick. Down here. They have self-destructing guardians here. And I'll take a lightning blast. For 3 turns, spells cast by a single chosen ally will target all foes. They usually target all foes will be focused instead. So, basically, these become really nasty moves. And I'm kind of curious what Vim and Vigor does, because I never really looked at the passives. Ah. Why would you hide that there? That's why I need on old Barrack, and that's in like the worst job for him possible. Wow. Light Soulstone. So real quick, does anyone else have any skills they can pick up? Honnet needs to... He can. But yeah, those are the ones I'm not really interested in. In terms of support skills, if I were to do something and give him resist ailments, yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on his stuff. So there really isn't that much of this place. You have to go around the other way. I don't know if you guys are tired of seeing the menu, but I'm getting some decent money here. We're up to 15,000, and we're going to be going higher as we go further in. I'm able to clear a lot of these without taking damage, just due to the sheer amount of AoE and targeting their weaknesses. Let's peek in here. Just making sure that there isn't something concealed by the light. Sad part is these guys are so weak, Ophelia actually isn't really getting any stronger by being here. So yeah, there was nothing of value in that room whatsoever. Or this one. This dude should be embarrassed. Okay, this looks promising. If only we had a thief here. A lightning amulet? So I'm guessing Orlick or whatever uses lightning magic. The JP pad, on the other hand, is not actually that good. Refreshing jam. It's also odd that they keep showing the danger level here whenever you go into a different room. I should also mention that the fights go so much faster. So as I was trying to say, the enemies go by significantly faster than the other chapters. They don't have nearly as much bulk as the guys in, I think it was Prim's area. Average fight length in that part was 3 minutes. Here it's about 45 seconds, I think.
Well, I'll be damned.
So this is the door Barham was talking about. Doesn't look like it has any ordinary lock, that's for sure. This crystal key should do the trick. I was looking for a purple chest that might actually have something of value in it, but no, we just get this stupid dragonstone. So you've yet to have a voice
The
segment
Ruby
of his.
Dragonstone.
So I figured it would be this.
1 down, 2 to go.
That's far enough, thief.
You must be Orlick.
I assume you heard the rumors and came to steal my Dragonstone. But filthy thieves such as yourself could never appreciate its true value. Wait. Baron put you up to this, didn't he? That nagging, patronizing coward Baron. This research is pointless, Orlick. Enough with the Dragonstone, Orlick. I'll decide when enough is enough. Mark my words, boy. This stone is mine. Never have it.
I beg to differ. I couldn't care less about its true value. But I need to get that stone back to its rightful owner, and that's not you.
This stone should be in the hands of someone intelligent. Someone who can appreciate its mysteries.
Someone like yourself?
Precisely. This beautiful stone requires research, and I'm the only one who can do it.
It sounds like you can't trust anyone else to get the job done.
Why should I?
I never said you should. I know how it feels.
Don't pretend you understand. Enough of this thoughtless prattle. I have work to do.
And with that, we're in.
Let's get this over with.
He's protected by his lackeys, much like Vanessa was.
Letting the hunt begin.
Surprising. Sad part is my bow doesn't do the most. Isn't a weakness because it's easily my most devastating weapon.
Here we
These
go.
guys actually have a bit of a bite to them. Bring on the flame. No weaknesses.
My turn now.
Bring on the light. Found a weakness. There we go. Holy crap, he knows magic missile.
Letting my arrow fly and true. My turn now.
So, before we bring on the knight,
Let your wounds be healed.
this guy has a lot of HP now, I notice.
Here we go.
Freeze.
Out of my way.
Action.
Letting my arrow fly and true. I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, we want to fire off the lightning here. We don't want to break anyone yet. Okay, good. I have all this verified now. So his
Letting my
weakness is
arrow
either
fly
light,
true.
or no, we counted for lightning. It's wind and darkness that are still missing. So if you look at the two bodyguards, there's a symbol after the ice that tells you that their last weakness is an element, and it's down to those two. As for what's between the sword and the ice, there's only a couple possibilities left. I believe it's stick. I think that's the only one I haven't had a chance to test yet. Anyway, we need to break some of these guys. So I want her to go here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to make this, I think. She has more strength than she has. so that's why I went that way.
Out of my way.
They are using the exact same sword.
My turn now. Here I go! Night Owl! Bring your shade!
Found their weakness.
Bring it on!
Let's get
Down to work! Blow them
risk it.
away!
4,000 damage.
Whoa.
Now what's important is we know that he doesn't have an elemental weakness other than possibly wind left. Okay, we found one weapon weakness. I'm gonna have her stick to light for the time being. Alphen can take that, don't
Bring
worry.
it on!
I'm gonna put you under observation.
What have we here? Here goes nothing.
So one of his weaknesses is the stick. Oh.
Well then,
Huh. Thing is, she does more damage with her light.
yeah!
Thought you had me?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I don't have a knife here.
I'll do my best. Oh, sacred light!
Letting my
I
arrow
really don't want
fly
to break
and
him
true.
here. It's fine, I think. Actually, one of his weaknesses... No, it wouldn't be fire.
Here goes
I am going to
nothing.
analyze him here real quick, though, because I'm really curious.
What have we here?
Wind, the one thing I can't account for here.
Let it rolling back.
My turn.
All right.
That's one of his advantage. Oh, it was axe. I thought dagger was
I'll
the
do my
last
best.
weapon, which is why I was so confused, but I guess not.
Here I go! Oh, sacred light!
Here goes nothing.
My turn.
Coming, if
Well then,
I do not wish to break
let
him
your
next turn.
wounds be healed.
I may try to steal from him this early.
what next?
Yeah, I'm gonna here.
Coming, if
Unfortunate.
My turn.
Not yet. I'll do it once he gets back on to normal.
Here we go.
My turn now. Peacock struck!
Might have been better off trying to boost on its attack power,
coming, if thou
because I would have gotten
darest.
2 turns out of it.
Out of my way.
So, steal 50%.
Here goes nothing.
Here I go!
Letting the coming.
Activate Constern. What?
My turn now.
So I'm going to ignore the Constern.
Let's do this. Bring it on. What have we here?
Sweet to bow.
Coming, if thou darest. What next?
Bring it on!
I'll do my best.
That's your best. Oh man, poor Sap. So I think I did Luminescence. Let's try Night Ode.
Night Ode, bring your shade.
Can't steal from it.
What's yours? Remote.
Plum Basket. So I kind of wonder.
Letting my arrow fly
capture that?
true.
Thought you had me?
You missed.
I'll not be defeated.
All right.
And I'm gonna scan the sky all day.
What have we here? Thought you had me? Here we go.
Letting the hunt begin.
Out of my way.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
That leaves a lot to be
Letting the
desired.
hunt begin.
Out of my way.
Coming, if thou darest.
So he has a little bit of a bite to him.
Here we go.
Concoct, Injurious Seed combined with Nox Roots.
How do you like this?
No look at the poison though.
I'll not be defeated.
Oh no, it's the wrong thing. Lion Dance.
This is the life. I'll not be defeated. Here I go!
Shank, 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 shit.
Out of my way. Let's do this!
Coming, if thou darest. Holding back nothing.
Bring it on!
Man, I was hoping for that second serving.
Scorch the earth!
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Out of my way.
All right. Scorch the earth!
What next?
I don't have any knife skills, so we'll just do the arrow storm. And they die together. Like friends, right?
The hunt endeth.
Therion's real close to leveling. And that paid out horribly. Got a plum basket for our trouble. That's like the best thing I could have gotten, I guess.
Bested by a thief. How disgraceful.
Since you won't be doing much more research, I'll just take this. And now, back to Boulderfall. I'm sure Heathcote's got new orders for me. Hooray. I'm back.
I'm so glad to see you safe, Mr. Therion.
I brought the Dragonstone.
This is indeed the Ruby Stone, without a doubt.
You have my gratitude.
He is simply upholding his half of the deal, milady. He deserves no such thanks. After all, he has yet to return the 2 remaining stones.
I think he's earned the removal of the band.
Stop and think about what you're saying.
I beg your pardon?
You can't guarantee I'll fulfill my promise if you remove this now.
I believe you would.
And why's that?
You don't strike me as someone who would abandon responsibility.
And you strike me as someone with too much faith in people. Take it from me, no matter how much you trust someone, they will betray you. So do yourself a favor and build your walls up higher before you get hurt.
Mr. Therion?
Please, milady, that's quite enough. Though I hate to admit it, he's right. It's best not to remove the band just yet.
If you insist.
So, where's the next stone?
After a bit of digging, I found it to be in Wellspring.
Any idea where in Wellspring?
That town is home to a black market.
What does he know about the black market? Only those involved with the business are supposed to know. I knew he was no ordinary butler.
The Emerald Dragonstone is being sold there. Or so my sources say.
I'll be on my way then.
Good luck out there, Mr. Therion.
You don't need to see me off again. It's a waste of time for both of us.
But... farewell.
Please, don't burden yourself with him, Miss Ravis. Even that man has dignity to uphold.
Dignity?
Though he may live an unscrupulous life, his skills as a thief keep him alive. Naturally, he has pride and confidence in these skills, but we use them against him. And I can imagine he feels great frustration when shown compassion and consideration by the very ones who duped him. If he did not feel such, I would not think him suitable for the job.
I see. He's a man with a lot of pride.
Milady?
My apologies, Heathcote, but I can't help thinking of that lonesome look on his face. It reminded me of myself back then.
Is that so?
Yes, his words may have been harsh, but I could tell that his true feelings were different.
And so Therion's journey continues. His next target, the Stone of Emerald. So he sets forth for the town of Wellspring in the Sunlands, and the den of villainy that awaits within. So where are they dropping us off at? So that is a Dragonstone? Why, it's so beautiful. Wouldn't have thought you religious types had much interest in gems. I care not for material wealth, if that is what you mean. I can sense a strange power in those stones. I'll have to take your word on that. It's not exactly my area of expertise. But whatever the reason, it's not a bad thing for someone like you to be interested in pretty gems. Whatever do you mean by that? I mean, most girls your age like to wear brooches and bangles, right? If you ask me, a better place for these gems would be on the wrist of a young lady like yourself. Why... Oh, you're just teasing me, aren't you? Well, I think this conversation is over. So... is there anything left to do, or...? There's no marking here, so I guess that concludes the chapter. So I did all the side quests I could, and it sounds like people are coming my way, so I'm out of here. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.